Most of the people that we meet, especially African Americans, they don't even know their fathers. They don't even know their fathers. It was all of them, most of them were the product of one night stand. One night stand. They will tell you, I don't know my father. Well, who named you? Whose name are you carrying? Well, my mother chose his name for me. I don't know. Is that what we want for our ummah? No. كلهم أو معظمهم أبناء الزنا. أبناء الزنا. Why? Because man, he has to give up the seed. And because the marriage will limit them, they will go from one to another to a third.
Very interesting that you said that about Black Americans. But hold on. I don't think I gotta fight anymore. Just listen up.
I don't want them in our country. Their country's no good for a reason. Their country stinks, and we don't want them in our country. I could say that about other countries too. We don't want them to hell. We have to rebuild our country. You know, our country's at a tipping point. We could go bad. We're at a tipping point. I don't know if people mind me saying that, but I'm saying it. We could go one way or the other, and we're going to go the wrong way if we keep taking in garbage into our country. Ilhan Omar is garbage. She's garbage. Her friends are garbage. These aren't people that work. These aren't people that say, let's go, come on, let's make this place great. These are people that do nothing but complain. They complain. And from where they came from, they got nothing. You know, they came from paradise, and they said, this isn't paradise. But when they come from hell, and they complain, and do nothing but bitch, we don't want them in our country. Let them go back to where they came from and fix it.
I don't want to be here no more. I'm so tired of being here. This place. This is where I'm living. I'm so tired of it. It's just like I want to go back. I don't want to be here no more. I don't cut my hair. I don't shave. I don't do nothing. I just want to go back.
Minnesota was promised to us Somalis 3,000 years ago. And if you disagree, you're an anti-Kushite bigot and you need help immediately. Also, if you read Genesis 12:3, it says that those who bless Somalis will be blessed, and those who try to harm them will bring harm upon themselves. I didn't say that. Genesis 12:3. Just saying.
Word? Somebody's quoting Bible verses? Wow.
I'm a person of deep Muslim faith, Abrahamic religion. I love my Jewish brothers and sisters. I love my Christian brothers and sisters. People who come from different communities and backgrounds. We're all the same. We live in a country where we should be working together, not hurting each other, not defaming each other. We should be protecting the rights of every person to speak. Because today, if I am supporting the censorship of a segment of this country, guess what? Tomorrow I will be censored too. And I don't want that for myself or for my family. And that's why it's surprising to say, you know, Trump is kind of an asshole, right? He says a lot of things. He's not the nicest person in the room. He's not going to sugarcoat things for you. But guess what? The 4 years he was president, nothing happened to me personally. I was safe. This community was safe. This country was safe. Yes, immigration changed in a way that I did not agree with, and I fought against it. And guess what? Change did happen, because in this country we have a system and a process where we have values and ideas brought to the table, and the people in this country gets to decide what is good for us. Trump is not going to agree with everything that I have to say, nor do I agree with everything he has to say, but I fundamentally believe he is the safest bet for our country moving forward. Our economy is in shambles. People cannot work, yet we're talking about awesome wage growth, awesome job numbers, and then months later we have those numbers detracted as falsehoods. We no longer hold truth to be sacred in this country. We have a media landscape where truth is now falsehood and falsehood is now truth. And I am not down with that. So for me, I'm going to continue to advocate For those who are sad, saying that I'm abandoning my party, guess what? I did not abandon my party. My party abandoned me, and I'm not going to be party to that. And we're going to organize in this last couple of days to change the direction of this country. Thank you so much. Thank you. USA. 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 I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Oh, Somalis are making fun of the death of George Floyd? Interesting.
I can't breathe! 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 I can't breathe!
Somalis are not black. Let me explain why. Looking at me right now, chat, am I black? I'm literally brown. I'm literally brown, bro. Think about it as well. Somalis are Arabs. We're in the Arab leagues. We speak the Arab language. We eat the Arab food. Bro, think about it like this, bro. If a whole community doesn't regard themselves as black, we can't be black, bro. We literally can't be black, bro. Boogie, did you eat your brain cells? Really and truly, Somalis are Arabs, bro. Think about it, bro. We're in the Arab leagues. We speak the Arab language. Bro, tell me I'm not lying, bro.
Somali man explains why they are not
speak an Afro-Asiatic language, so there's so many differences. We are closer. We are closer to us genetically. We are closer to the North Africans than the West Africans, and that's a fact. That's a
okay. Fine.
Fact.
Now,
that's a fact.
Now, do you accept?
That's a fact.
Do you accept that Somalis, Eritreans?
This is true. E1B1 happened. One second. And expanded to North Africa.
One second. Do you accept? Abdullah, listen. Do you accept that Somalis, Eritreans, and Ethiopians are collectively the most homogeneous group on the planet?
100%. 100%.
Do we collectively share an East African identity?
100%.
Do we and Nigerians share a collective African identity?
Definitely not.
No, let me respond to that.
Do we share a collective identity?
No, I'm not going to respond to that because you've cut off the people of North Africa. Do we all of us African? Yes. 100%.
Yes.
But are we black? No. We're not black. And I explain to you why. We've got a different phenotype, we've got a different culture, we've got different, we speak Afro-Asiatic language. There's more.
Did you just say you have different culture?
Yeah, we have a different culture. Okay, hold on. There's more differences than similarities.
Yeah, but
No, hold on. Let the sisters culturally work similar.
Okay, one at a time, Mahmoud, please. We'll let the sisters speak.
Go around the circle one by one and everyone.
Listen, what some
Somalis deny Africanity. They do not want to be identified as African. They want to be Arabs. And the Arabs are pushing them. There's a dilemma here. You see, there's identity crisis here now. I don't have identity crisis. I'm an African, and there are so many Africans in Africa. I don't have identity crisis. You can call me whatever you want. But I have identity. You do not have identity now because the Arabs have refused you. They are telling you, ya Abid. And you're better off to accept me as your brother rather than going to an Arab.
Most of the people that we meet, especially African Americans, they don't even know their fathers. They don't even know their fathers. It was all of them, most of them were the product of one night stand. One night stand. They will tell you, I don't know my father. كلهم أو معظمهم أبناء الزنا. أبناء الزنا. Why? Because man, he has to give up the seed. And because the marriage will limit them, they will go from one to another.
I've never seen so many single women in my life, the Somali women. So many of them don't have husbands, looking, wanting, even some of them begging, oh my God, you're so handsome. And I tell them, I say, listen, I don't mess with Somali women because this, and this. And they say, oh, please, brother, no, looks are like this. Please don't think this way. Those are the bad ones that I send y'all messages where they told me this, many messages.
You are a lie.
Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump, you know I love you, Donald Trump.
Donald Trump, why you do me like that? A Somalian who was successfully deported from Minnesota to Somalia is now having a mental breakdown on social media.
Why do they treat being deported as a consequence? Like you're going back to your place of origins, right? But this same man is begging Black Americans on lives.
All the way in Texas. What I'm gonna do from Texas, bro? Hey, thank you. Hey, Reese is showing love.
Right. That's why a lot of us need to start going to school, man. We understand one thing. The Embassy of America is based also in America as well. It's the headquarters.
Okay.
So like, you go down there.
You need to get back to headquarters.
I ain't used to, man. That's how they fly. I guess y'all got a lot of cows and horses over there.
Bro, what you mean? Bro, I'm in the crib.
How are you gonna talk about anybody where it's pitch dark where you're at? Literally, the only light you have is the light from your phone bouncing off your face, and you trying to have jokes? But watch this rebuttal. It just snatched the soul out of his body.
Shit, man. Right now, they sent me back to Somalia. You know where Somalia is at?
They sent you back to who?
Somalia. You know Somalia, the Horn of Africa.
My shit, you got deported, bro.
That was a long pause. Like he was in mourning of the life that he used to have in Minnesota, just gone. Damn. And he's a grown man. How Uncle Sam said, it's not what your country could do for you, but what you could do for your country. Do something for your country, bro.
Not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
A $250 million fraud scheme. Already 77 people, many of them Somali immigrants, have been charged in one of the largest taxpayer-funded scams in U.S. history. Minnesota, home to the largest Somali community in America, has become the center of this massive investigation. This is the Feeding Our Future scandal, a pandemic-era scheme in which defendants allegedly stole over $250 million meant to provide meals for low-income children. Instead of feeding kids, prosecutors say the money went toward luxury homes, high-end cars, jewelry, overseas transfers, and an entire network of shell companies. According to the DOJ, the conspirators submitted fake invoices, fabricated meal counts, and even staged photos to make it look like they were serving millions of meals that never existed. In some cases, they claimed to feed more children than lived in entire neighborhoods. A federal jury found Amy Bach, the founder of Feeding Our Future, and Salim Ahmed Saeed guilty of conspiracy, bribery, wire fraud, money laundering. Federal officials say more arrests may still be coming.
Donald Trump says he is taking action to end legal immigration status for some Somalis in Minnesota. In a social media post tonight, the president says he is ending temporary protected status effective immediately. The post on Truth Social says Minnesota, under Governor Walz, is a hub of fraudulent money laundering activity and billions of dollars are missing. Temporary protected status is granted to foreign countries who meet requirements for things like ongoing wars and natural disasters that prevent citizens from returning home safely. The current protected status for the country of Somalia extends through March of next year. As of March of this year, 705 Somali nationals were covered by TPS in the entire country, according to U.S. Citizen and Immigration Services data. A 2023 fact sheet from the Immigrant Law Center said about 430 Somalis in Minnesota fall under that protection. The Council on American Islamic Relations says this change will cause some families to be separated in some cases.
There are families who are currently having their children grow up in the United States as full citizens, as born in the United States, but their parents may be holding a TPS status. That means that we'll be breaking families who have been here legally.
Minnesota Representative Ilhan Omar, the first Somali American member of Congress, said tonight, "I am a citizen and so are a majority of Somalis in America. Good luck celebrating a policy change that really doesn't have much impact on the Somalis you love to hate. We are here to stay."
A 250.
I don't think so. I don't think you're here to stay. What you ever saying about African Americans again?
I can't breathe. 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 I can't breathe.